No one wanted to sit in the splash zone, I can see. The rest of the people in the front are like, I really wish he hadn't called it the splash zone. I'm your host tonight. I'm Eric. I'm going to tell you guys a little about myself, and then we're going to get this amazing show started for you today. I work from home. Anyone out there remote worker? Clap it up. Saw a couple people raising their hands. It's not TV. I can see you. You can see me. You can clap. I love working from home. In fact, this is my first time out of the house at all today. I'm very excited, as I'm sure you could tell within the first 10 seconds of seeing me. Listen, my favorite thing about working from home is spending time by myself. But sometimes I'm alone so much that my first 3 interactions with the outside world are total swings and misses. You guys ever started a sentence and realized you hadn't cleared your throat in the last 8 hours? I was at a Starbucks and the barista was like, what would you like? And I was like, I'll have it, no, caramel macchiato, please. I just tipped my way out of that one. I'm so awkward, I just tipped my way out of trouble and I'm broke now. Well, have you guys ever done this one? You guys ever made a joke with a stranger and realized you took it way too far? Cases are still pending? Okay, fantastic. No one's willing to share their harassment story with me? Fantastic, I get it. Here's what happened to me. I was at a Subway, and let me just preface this joke by telling you guys something that you probably don't hear every day from people in your life. I love Subway. I'm a big Subway guy. We got another one. Someone's like, this chick right here. A fellow footlong fan. Alliterative. We love that. Listen, I love Subway so much, right? I love it a lot. And in fact, I was once kicked out of a Subway for moan eating too loud. That's when you take every bite as an opportunity to express your thanks to the chef, right? Mm-hmm. In this case, the chef was an 18-year-old kid named Kai with tattoos on his neck and his hands and nowhere else, right? Sorry, chef. Apparently, me being 2 inches into my footlong moaning with delight was none too pleasing to chef. Apparently, it was upsetting the other guests. Is that what you call people who eat their sandwiches in the shop? I don't know. My point is this. I love Subway. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I was at a Subway, my church, and I was about to order a sandwich, and the sandwich barista or the head chef or whatever you want to call him, you guys can make your own choices. He walks up to me, he goes, what would you like to have? And then he goes, and coughs into his gloved hand. Right? But he didn't know how much I love Subway, right? So I'm going to eat that sandwich. He could have been sprinkling hair on the wet bar, and I would have been ready to get my meatball sub no matter what, right? So I wanted to put him at ease. I wanted to make him feel better. So I decided to crack a joke. So he had said, oh my gosh, okay. So what happened was he coughed. I wanted to make him feel better, but he was doing the right thing at the time, so I had a lot of time to think about it. He took the glove off, he washed his hands, and then he washed them again, put the glove back on. No. I don't love Subway that much. New pair of gloves. And he says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I promise it's not COVID. And I wanted to make him feel better, and I had so much time to think, I didn't come up with anything good, so I just go, it's probably worse. Right, like you're gonna die from it? No? Okay. Do you guys have Quiznos around here? Because I'll just fuck off to one of those. How does that sound? I'll just tip on the card. How does that sound? Recently spent some time with my family. You guys get along well with your family? Clap it up. All right. Tepid response, that's my kind of crowd. All right. We're agreeing to be honest tonight. I like that. I don't get along particularly well with my family. One of the reasons is when my family gets together, we have one activity that we do for an overwhelming amount of time, and that activity is play board games. Okay, that's a weird thing to clap it up for, but okay, so we have some gamers in the room. What are your guys' go-to games? Shout them out. Catan. Well, that one takes forever. I'd probably kill someone in my family if we tried to play Catan. There might be a familial murder. Famicide. What else? What other games? Clap them up. Scrabble. See? Okay, okay, thank you. This is going to get me into where we need to go. I don't pay attention. The reason, my favorite part about board games is putting them away, right? I don't like them. I never pay attention when the rules are being explained. I don't have the type of personality for that. So I rely on the same strategy for every board game, and that's just a strong mental psych out game, right? There's nothing like making a family member twice or half your age rage quit Parcheesi because you got in their head. Uncle Eric says you got to win the mental game too. And I think the reason I'm like this goes back to Scrabble. And the main game that I played, it was specifically with my grandmother. We played a lot of Scrabble. In fact, she was really good at Scrabble. She was a very smart, intelligent, and potentially a little tough woman. But she also had no mercy, right? So she beat me so bad at Scrabble, like on several occasions, more than I'm probably willing to admit to you guys tonight, that I cried in front of the rest of my family as a little kid. And she just kept running the score up. So now I hate Scrabble. And here's the thing about her, too. She was a very interesting lady. She had a really strong relationship with kind of everyone in the family. She was a bit of a leader of the family group. And I remember actually, to be honest with you, jokes aside, it was really hard for all of us when her health started going downhill and she started to struggle. And it sort of affected all of her relationships and just how she was in general. And I remember thinking to myself during that time, I should play her at Scrabble now. No more triple word scores, more like triple bed sores, Grandma. Okay. Sorry, Grandma, or sorry, Grandma. I'm pretty sure it was that way. Grandma was kind of a bitch. Here we are. That's where we land. My grandma was a bitch. She was a nasty, nasty lady. So, as you can tell, don't get along great with my family. I have